Hi, in this video, we're gonna cover everything about ChatGPT. If you are a business owner, if you are an employee, or if you want to learn AI, you should watch this and this will clear all the doubt. These are the features which were hidden and was never told in the internet. I have decoded every single part and have told you everything which is really necessary, and you should learn to use your ChatGPT subscription to the maximum level. And if you are a business owner, if you are into tech or e-commerce or any part of the business, you should watch this video and learn everything from it. If you can see here, we are at the ChatGPT dashboard right now, and what we are seeing is a chat interface. So I think a lot of people know about this already, but again, I just want to mention this part. There is chat mode and there is work mode. So these are two different things and should be used differently. Okay, so I can ask, hi, how are you? So this is a basic thing which I can ask from a ChatGPT. So it gave me the answer, a particular type of answer. Okay, cool. So what if I want a specific kind of request to it? Then what else you can do here? So if you are not satisfied with the answer, so you can ask it to try again with the same thing, or you can give it use pro mode, search the web or some other things which it will now look into before giving the answer to you. And if you're not getting the answer correctly, you don't need to go back and forth and type a lot of things to it. You need to do try again and it will give you the data and it will store both the output it gave you. So you have all of it. If you like the older one, you can go back to this one. And if you like this one, you can come back to this one. Okay. And if you like some of the responses, you can put good response or bad response. It helps ChatGPT understand what you exactly want, what type of output do you look for, and other things. And if you want the conversation to be shared, so you can share it directly through this button, the share button. And what it allows anyone with this link to open the particular conversation. Let's say if I put this link here, so I can directly see the conversation over here. And even the other person can chat it with that particular conversation. So that is how it exactly works. And let's go in here and then you can say, read aloud, view sources. What are the sources the data came from? These are the sources in the right. And you can create a new branch, which will be opening a different one and then dividing it into a different branch. Okay, I think this part has been sorted out. Now let's go with different one. So we have different type of model, and for multiple use case, we can utilize these models. Let's say if I want to use ChatGPT 5.4, so I can use it 5.5, 5.3, 03. I should know what these models are capable of. These are the basic stuff, but again, it's always good to go with the latest model, and which is in this condition, which is 5.6 as well. Okay, and then we have the intelligence mode. The instant will be quick, faster, but again, it will be failing in a lot of complex tasks. Then comes the medium, high, and pro. And then it will increase the time and the intelligence. Okay, cool. Then if we see this plus button, once we click on this one, we can add photo, we can put in create an image, we can use web search, the company knowledge, search within your app. So this can also be done. Do a deep research, get into GitHub and ask anything. OpenAI platform, create an OpenAI API key after connecting platform. So this could be done directly from here if you want API key for your AI agents. So you can configure it directly from here instead of going to looking for ChatGPT API key and then asking for it again and again. You can do it here. And then other thing would be connecting your Zira account or Gmail account or a number of things to your ChatGPT for getting the data what you're looking for. Okay. So this is the basic introduction. Okay. Now we can do a quick create an image kind of stuff. So I can ask him to create hey, can you create me a image? So which can be used for the caption of my YouTube video. The YouTube video will be about the introduction to ChatGPT and telling more like features about ChatGPT, what it has, telling about custom GPTs and all things. It should be minimalistic and premium looking and as per the market standards. So I have given a quick prompt to it. Now it knows it has to create an image. You want to do some iteration to it. And if you don't want to type, so you can go to dictate. So ChatGPT has the dictate button. Let's say once I click on it, I will allow it. Hey, can you, oh, this looks very awesome. The image which you gave me, right? Make it a bit minimalistic. It looks perfect, but I just want it to look a little less text on it and a little more tweaks to make it more professional. So what it does, it convert what I said into the text. Now I can just say send prompt and then it can work on improving this image again into this. So this is how it exactly works. This is not a rocket science kind of stuff. It is super basic. But again, a lot of people doesn't know about these things. I think this video will be helpful for making this clear. Again, we are talking about a lot of stuff. These are the just basic one. Okay, now we have got the final thing out and this looked much better than before one. If you can see, if you would like to compare this to this, this one looks much more better than the upper one. And you know, this is how you can try to iterate and get the effectiveness out of the whole thing. Okay. You can play with it more. I will just try to download it so I can use it later on. Depend on your use case. You have to ask AI to give you what you are looking for, and you should be able to communicate it clearly with the AI so it can get you the final output. Okay, cool. We have seen the web search, but let me tell you why web search is important, because AI has a limited amount of information. It doesn't have all the information around the world, and it is trained in older data, not in the newer data. If you are looking for the news which happened yesterday, it won't be able to get you the perfect news which happened yesterday. But if you allow web search and ask for the latest news, it will give you the data what you exactly want. Deep research is something I can't cover it in this video because it's going to be so much super lengthy, but think of it like AI will be doing a super detailed research for you for getting something out. Let's say if you have to study about a particular area and you want to have an analysis of A to Z things which is in there in that whole business. Let's say if I'm opening an e-commerce business and I have no clue about it, I can do a deep research. It will create me all the things. It will get into all the web sources, get all the data, store it into a compact form, and will give it to you so you can read it and understand it. So it helps in learning, getting more information out within the whole World Wide Web, and like a lot of things could be done from here. Okay, so we have covered all these parts. Then let's come to a new chat again, then click on work. Now this interface is more different than what we have seen the chat work. I can ask him, visualize how I use ChatGPT. Okay, so what it does, it already some prompts within itself. So it has already written a prompt. Analyze how I use ChatGPT for conversation, identify a recurring pattern, theme, and workflow, and create an initiative visualizing showing how I work with ChatGPT. And then you can connect your tools like your Mail, Slack, Google Calendars, PowerPoint, Jira, Outlook Calendar, Box, and whatnot. And you can teach, let's say if you ask it to always write your LinkedIn post, so you can teach it, learn my writing skill, and it will understand how you write a single type of post, and it will try to replicate it for you. And if you want to do it like very smartly, you can go with this one. And you can choose a pad as well. So they have like multiple pads which have like different behavior. You can use any of it to personalize living in your interface and helping you out with a lot of stuff. Okay, so if I see again, work means work. So what happens in work? If I give you a single task, you will ask me follow back questions. So it is asking me follow back questions. Which email service do you want? I ask it to Gmail connection isn't available, so use fast chat now. Okay, cool. So it will ask you multiple times to get the final output. Okay, so it's not doing things on its own or in the air. It will be doing as per the thinking, as per all the context and other things which is available with him. See, again, this is something out of the box. You have to play with it. You have to understand it, how it works. I can ask it. It can basically play with these tools. I can ask it to do anything from these and it will do it for me. Okay. Let's go for the projects. What projects are and how you can do it. So let's say I put a trip. Okay. And now what happens? It basically creates a totally different environment for a trip. Now, let's say you have multiple projects going on within your environment, or if you are a freelancer doing multiple projects. So what you can do, you can put different conversation. So it will remember me differently, and it will, in the other project, it will remember the other project differently. So it won't mismatch things. It will keep the whole projects which you are doing differently in a different space and won't let them intersect with each other. And we can share this part with someone else as well. That is whole thing. And let's say if your organization use projects, so you can share things and you can take the projects as well. Let's say if it has already have given the context to a ChatGPT, so you do not need to give the context again to the whole same thing. You can use or work with the same context which they have given already. Okay, you can schedule a lot of tasks. So let's say, what if I ask him to tell me all the email, make a schedule out of it. Let's say in every 5 hours, it will summarize all the unread Gmail and give it to me in a summarized manner. Super useful if you are from e-commerce background or if you are working with e-commerce. So what happens, you might be having a lot of emails coming every single day and you don't have time to reach every single one. So what you can do, you can schedule a lot of things. Let's say you want to put something in Notion, you want to get something from Drive and then ask it to read it or anything. It could be any use case you can think of within this environment. So it can do it, it can schedule that task and run it every single day on its own and give you the final output. So we have libraries. So libraries will be having all the images which you have generated till yet, all the files which you have worked with. So you do not have to go find the chat and look for where you have. Then comes the plugin. So plugins are the things which we can work on. It can be used in schedule. It can be used in work. It can be used anywhere. So these are all the plugins. So you just need to add it, connect it. So let me show you how it connects. Let's take example of Gamma. I will click plus. It will ask. I will click sign in with Gamma. I came here. So I just need to allow this and it will have my Gamma access. It can read. I can, give the permission from here. What will this allow ChatGPT to do? Create read list list themes from your workspace. So if I allow it, it will have all the access of it. And you can make a lot of things from here, right? So you can connect Zoom, whole thing might be clear because next is skills. The skills are something which we create for ourselves. Let's say if you have a particular task, every single day you have to create, and every single time you tell your AI what you need to do and what it need to do. So what the skill does, you can create a skill through AI, explaining all things at once and ask him to convert this whole process into a whole skill. So either you can go with skill creator, which is already a skill, which creates a skill for you. But again, if you already have a skill assigned, let's say, let's take an example of Abhishek writing style. So how you can go here, you can click on this, Abhishek writing style. And now it knows how I write it. And I just need to say, write me a LinkedIn post for my LinkedIn account. Okay. And I will click enter. So it now have understanding what my writing style is. It has created a skill of it. And then it has some context about my LinkedIn. And then it will create the whole post for me. Let's dive into other thing, which is agent. This is something massive. You can create an agent and you can put a lot of tasks to do. It's similar. It can handle a lot of things on its own. Let's say if you want to auto reply your emails, which are coming to you, the agent can do it. So you just need to say, hey, can you write all the emails, incoming emails, and respond them? I just want to understand if you can do it or not. So I have written this to the agent and it will see. Again, this is super cool because earlier you are giving the prompt, then only it was working. But this will work on its own without any human intervention until we give us some guidelines. So again, see, I'm checking what email setup is actually available. Yes, it can be set up. Right now, no, this agent is still empty and isn't connected with Gmail Outlook again. But yeah, yes, it can be set up. This is something which is really needed. Read the incoming email and draft or send reply. See, isn't it adorable? In this AI era, you do not need to reply back to emails as well. So this is how it looks like. You can say built by me, recently used, there's create, browse template or something like that. So there are like multiple browsers already. People have created these. So you can use it directly from here. So, and it will show you what exactly it works with. So if you have the same tech stack, so you can connect it and get the agent going. You don't need to invest automating your process. Your one ChatGPT account for $23 can handle all the things effectively. And then comes the custom GPT. And custom GPT has a lot to do with all the things. But again, the concept got older because there are like a lot of things which are there in the market right now. So what you can do is with custom GPT, I will try to explain you this thing within just 2 to 3 lines. You can create an environment where you can personalize a particular type of prompt to this environment and it will always follow those steps. So I will give you an example. I can't create it. It will take a little bit of time. And let's say this is GPT Oracle, the AI research meta prompter. So I will ask him, hey, can you create me a prompt for doing a deep research about LinkedIn outreach? I have given it a prompt. Now what it will do, it will look into all the specific things and give me the prompt as per that. So, you know, where it is really helpful. Let's say if you have a company and you ask AI to create creatives for your business and you have to give every single time the image of your brand, you or of your product, you don't need to do it again. So the knowledge base can contain all the things. Let's say if I give this part to it, so it will remember it every single time. And whenever you will ask it, hey, can you give me the image for my product? We are launching a new campaign in which we will be doing XYZ. There could be any number of things. So it will ask you, hey, do you want the person to be with the brand bottle or something? So you can say no. Okay, it will just create the logo and whole thing correctly and it will not miss on any part. And it could be done with anything. Like image is one of the good examples. Last part is using codecs. That is a whole different topic and I need to create a whole video about explaining and breaking down codec and teaching every single part how you can use it, but it will be more practical. But this is something which we are very used to. But the ChatGPT interface is something which we are very used to, but we haven't tried its maximum potential. So hopefully this video will allow you to understand how you can use ChatGPT to the maximum potential for your business or for your company. And if you liked the information till yet, you can click on subscribe. See you in the next video.